Good morning and peace and love on this Easter Sunday. Just wanted to come on just for a short bit to let you know that Kelly and myself are thinking about all of you on this Easter day and how it's going to be different. And we hope you're able to connect with your families or loved ones through technology and share peace and love. That's what this day is about. And from its roots in Christianity and a renewed hope. Hence, you'll notice my background. Oh, most of you realize I'm not out in a lily field, but I wish I were right now. But really, we just wanted to come on as opposed to putting up a happy Easter that is probably going to get overrun on Facebook and social media. We wanted to come on and just say we love you all. We wish you the best this day. We hope that you find light, peace, and happiness with your family. One thing that I want to share with you is a story. Every morning I do kind of like a study, reading, and so on. I've been intrigued with this author, Kristen Kane, who is a missionary that has a program set up to eradicate human trafficking. And this dates back to her childhood where she was abused and had friends that were abused and taken for human trafficking, and I think her dad even had involvement in that industry. But that was not the end of her story. As she grew on to be an adult, her and her brother found out that they one day found out they were adopted. And it was traumatic for her, very traumatic for her brother, and she had to run over to her mom's house to intervene because things were getting heated. And so, again, the mother was alone at that point and tried to tell them that, she loved both of them just as they were own. And, Kristen was just devastated by this. But then her mother said something which stayed with her to this day and changed her life immensely. And it was the statement, I loved you before I knew you. That's kind of an interesting statement, a lovely statement, actually. What if we all thought about that today? Before your kids were born, did you not love them already? Even before, even the hope that they were soon or later going to come. What about the people we meet day to day, run into? Wouldn't that be an interesting concept to have? The expression of a love before you knew somebody. Would that change the way you interact with people around you? Think about it. That's all I wanted to share with you today is just that thought and some Easter lilies in the background. I hope you enjoy them. And I really wish I were there, wherever that is. I just found it, used as a backdrop today. Wonders of technology and green screen. Amazing. So, one thing I do want to thank you all, really from the bottom of our heart, for supporting our new mission in our show, that we're having these concerts, people coming on, amazing musicians coming on. We've raised over $1,000 for charities around the area. We had one last night, Sammy from Miami. He raised $200 for Habitat for Humanity, and we raised $180 for Habitat for Humanity. Prior to that, Hannah's Hope, Dan Rising, when he came on, actually he's leading the pack right now, although we're not keeping track of that. $315 for Hannah's Hope, which is a organization, a non-for-profit that provides services and equipment for people, for children that have challenges, developmental challenges. So, we appreciate that, and things are changing for us in the way we view our show and what we should be doing, and on this day we're reflecting on that. One of our viewers came forward and said, "Hey, why don't you guys interview these musicians before they play, so we have an idea who they are and where they're from?" And we just assumed you all knew them. It's a false assumption, but we're going to start doing that actually on Monday, with our band that we have coming on Monday. Which keep tuned in, look at our look at our events that we have. And I can tell you, it is a blessing for us to be able to do this, a blessing for us that we have, bands that come on that normally these are professional musicians for the most part, and we had Timothy McCarthy come on, and he was awesome. And again, Sammy. And the new one that we have coming out on Monday, actually, her whole band can't come on that she normally plays with, obviously because of social distancing. But Andrea of the Local Group is a Chicago-based band. They're a professional band. There's no thing. They're an amazing band. First ran into them at the Canis Major Music Festival last year, and they were a high energy band. And Andrea herself is an amazing vocalist. Oh my gosh, that girl has pipes. And so she's going to be accompanied by Pete Galanis, who will be playing guitar, accompanying her from, and they're going to do a Facebook Live. The proceeds for that show are going to go to a group called Sharing Notes, which is kind of an interesting group. It's an organization that puts musicians together that go into children's hospitals and rehab centers and give them a gift of music, maybe lighten their day, lighten their spirits. So we thought that was amazing, and they picked that charity themselves. And so, please tune in on Monday. I believe they start at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So if you can, and you will be amazed at Andrea's vocals. She is very, very talented. Second to very few. I mean, she is amazing, very energetic, and so we're looking forward to that. Got a couple of things coming down the pike that we're still trying to firm up for next week. We have a musician that's coming on, so we hope that's going to entertain you. Well, before I keep on talking about business here, I just want to say to you, we want this. This morning, we wanted to come on and just tell you how much we love all of you for your support. Love all of you for what you're doing. We just love it. We love the attention that you show our mission to help these organizations out. It's just it means a whole lot to us. I do want to bring up one thing, and then I'll be enough with the charities, is St. Jude House. The shelter for domestic violence survivors. I had a campaign going on there, which raised, I think it's like $155 so far. And the whole idea was that if we had 20 people that contributed anything, $1, $2, whatever you can afford, I would get my face painted. Well, the deadline was by 7 o'clock. And we had about 4 people. So it didn't make it. So you say I'm safe? No, I want to get more money for this organization, which is sorely needed. As we all go out there and people suffer stress, anxiety, domestic violence breaks out, unfortunately. Oh, happy Easter, Robin. Love you. Hope things are. We had a lovely day in New Zealand. Robin, our friend from New Zealand, is joining us. So it's sorely needed. And so I'm going to extend the deadline. I'm going to give you guys a couple more days, maybe until Tuesday, to see if I could get 20 of you to pitch in whatever it is, so you guys can enjoy seeing me get my face painted. And Kelly is taking great. She was upset we didn't make it. I'll be honest with you. She was. Yeah, why? And she contributed herself, and some other people contributed, but we just didn't make it. So, and all this is not the monetary amount. The whole key thing is to get 20 people to donate whatever you can, whether it be $2, $5, whatever. We hope that you can donate whatever, more if you can. But we're the whole idea, the ground rule is 20 people. Once we hit that 20 mark, I'm gonna be looking like made up beauty. So there you have it. Again, I'm going to leave you with these thoughts. We love you. We hope that you have a very, very peaceful, loving day with your family, friends, whoever you are connected with today. If you can't be in person with them, please, you've got Zoom. Call them up, maybe just the phone. But Zoom is nice. You get to see them face to face. And yeah, that was great. So I intend on doing that with my family today, and we're going to actually go out to the new house today to do some other fine tuning and maybe take the laptop and Zoom with my family, even though when that house is literally less than a mile from my kiddos and grandkids. But I hope to do that. I really want to see them, but don't want to endanger them or us by going in their home. It's just wrong. So with that, gosh, peace and love, everybody. We do love you. We love all of you, our friends, family. Miss you on this day. We really, I'm sure all of us just would like to be there in person and hug on each other and love each other. And well, I will leave you with that. Rhonda, happy Easter. Love you, Rhonda. Love you. I hope the same to you, that to you and the ones you love have a beautiful Easter today. It's going to be kind of rainy from what I understand. I paid much attention. We were so busy with the house yesterday. And it's one thing, it's so happy. I just love seeing Kelly blossom like she did yesterday in her new house. Oh my gosh, if you guys could have been there. Oh my. And for those I mean, you're wondering, why are they moving now? Well, health reasons, really. And mental reasons. For those I'm not going to get into it. It has not been a happy experience in the house that she's been in. She's had some trauma here, and they bring back memories. And I'm not going to bring that up, but this is a whole new chapter in her life. And this house right now, it's tough to keep clean and sterile because we're moving, and it's boxes, dogs all over the place. We can't isolate the dogs, so it's a mess. So we are doing it for health reasons. Know that it is an essential act on our part. We're not doing it just to get into a house. We're doing it for Kelly's safety and well-being. And I can't complain because I'm closer to my family and kids and my grandkids, which, God, if you saw pictures of them, how can you not love those kiddos? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll leave you with that. Robin, Rhonda, thank you for wishing a happy Easter. Happy Easter to you both. We love you immensely. Kelly, again, she's getting ready for the day. She's sawing logs in the other room. So she's just not a morning person. I mean, getting up early for her is 9 o'clock. Yeah. But maybe we'll tune in. You'll definitely see us both on Monday. We do have some exciting things coming up. So just keep tuned in to us. Share. That's something we do kind of need your help on. Facebook is, I tell you what, events. First of all, they finally listened to me and stopped putting us in Facebook jail for sharing things, like events for charities and things of that nature. They just warn us now. It's like, hold it, pal. You're sharing this too much. And that we appreciate that. At least they do that as opposed to putting us in Facebook jail. But now they've done something that just is bothersome. You can't do, I think it's like 20 or 30 people. You can't invite them to an event. So as we promote events for our concerts, all of a sudden you get this warning, sorry, you've exceeded the amount that you can invite. And they throw up some bird or something. I don't know. It's just bothersome. So if you guys will do us a favor, as you see events, videos out there, if you could share them, that would be great for us because it gets our word out there, the organizations that we have. And here I am talking, but this is Easter. So yeah, it's, but again, I will, oh wow, someone just took that literally. Happy Easter, Chris. I appreciate it. I'll tell Kelly when she wakes up. Yeah, so that's it, boy. And I hope you all enjoy this backdrop. Yeah, I'm really out in Easter lily field. Yeah, I know some people would prefer that I go out into Easter lily field and stay there. Hey, all my sisters joined. Hey, Jeannie. My sister Jeannie's joined watching the show. Ah, man. Same to you, Jeannie. Gosh. Hey, maybe, I don't know if you guys can Zoom or not, but let me know. Send me a message and maybe we can connect by Zoom. I'm going to definitely do that with the kids. So, wow, boy, it was good that I got in this morning. I debated whether to do the show, and like I said, I didn't want to put up those pictures. That's you guys are flooded with that, and so I thought I'd share that message to you, and it has meaning to me. And for those of you who are not familiar with her, look her up. She's got several books. Christine Caine. Boy, she is. Yeah, when I read through some of her stories and studies that she's done, amazing woman, absolutely amazing woman, and she developed this mission to try to eradicate human trafficking. And she came from a history of child abuse, sexual abuse, and just an amazing, amazing story. And like I said, that then she found out that her and her brother found out that they were adopted on the very same day. And I don't know that. I know Kelly could speak to that because she was adopted. So I can't speak to those emotions. I know my sisters told me that they found me in a trash can and they decided to keep me. And I found out later, Teresa and Jeannie, that was not true. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I was not, if maybe it was at Broadway Method or Methodist Hospital or wherever I was born, but they didn't find me in a trash can. My sisters were extremely cruel to me when I was a kid. Gosh, talking about abuse. Yeah. Yeah, don't deny it, you two. But one of the things that Kristen came up with that her mom told her that changed her view on life immensely is this phrase, and I do, for those of you who are joining, I want you to think about this phrase today. And it's what her mother told her in tears after Kristen found out that she was adopted. And she basically was abandoned at a hospital, so her mom adopted her. Her mom said to her in a tearful response, "I loved you before I knew you." Something just recently happened to us today. We got this card, and I showed this envelope to you. We were the recipient of Community Love's bag, their love bags that they send out. And the person who wrote this card, oh, rats. Okay, I'm holding up here. It says, "You are loved." We never met these people before, before we were nominated for this love bag. But that statement, it says, someone we never met before, you are loved. You are loved. What if we took that attitude towards everyone? What they're going through. Everyone is going through trauma. Everyone, in some shape or form. And we all need to be loved. We all need to be cared about. Our actions, we need to think about what we do now. I mean, I think that's something that this day speaks to, is we can't be centristic anymore. For the Christian faith, that speaks volumes. Look what happened to Jesus. His sacrifice he made for the Christians and dying on the cross, and then eventually today being resurrected. But that sacrifice speaks volumes. What if we all thought about that? Put ourselves in that mindset. Sacrifice before want. We, not me. I love that phrase. Me, not we. And think as we sit down and really get depressed about what's going on. Think about the Easter lily. Its symbol of hope and renew. of each day. The spring, we're in spring now. This is renewed hope. That's something that can change your mind and change your viewpoint, is just don't let this get you down. Always think that you are part of a larger community and that we're all out there to support each other and help, and your mindset does get better. I'm telling you for a fact, it does get better. And again, it's based on whether you're Christian, Jewish, Islamic, there is always a symbol or view of hope and love. It's really what all religion is based upon, is love and hope. And some have gotten skewed because of representation, but it is. I can't say, oh, happy Easter, Jeannie. Boy, love you and Bob. Jeannie's just chimed in with a happy Easter. Thank you, Jeannie. And I hope this isn't bothersome to anyone out there. I just really wanted to do something different than post a picture of an Easter lily with Happy Easter that you're going to see all over Facebook. I want to help deliver a message, and this one has been writing on me because when I read it, that phrase that Christian's mom told her after she found out she was adopted, boy, that resonates. That totally resonates, especially on a day like today. I loved you before I knew you. Wow. Almost it does bring a tear to my eye, actually. I've been very emotional about what's going on, and the hurt in my heart for what's going on with all of you and the stress that you're taking. Listen, I will let you guys go because I know you've got to get baskets ready for those of you who are around here. And Robin, who's already done that because she's in New Zealand. Robin, our heart's out to what you're going through in New Zealand. I know that your death's just escalated there, but as I shared with you, boy, we appreciate what your government's doing for your citizenship there. It's amazing. You could tell by the difference of what's being reported. But we love you guys out there. Robin, thank you for sharing all the pictures that you did with us. And oh man, I wish. Oh, you know what? I can't download it now. I got to get going. But she, maybe share this at another time. She showed us a picture of an Easter egg that they put up in the window. In fact, they do something in New Zealand very similar to what some of us are doing here. They're putting dolls and different images up in the windows, not necessarily of Easter. Some are of Easter, but just something to keep people entertained and put a smile on their face. So, think of that, man. If you got something, a doll or something that you think would bring a smile to someone's face, please put it up. Yeah. Talking about things that bring a smile to people's face. We have a flag that Kelly got from Zulily, this flag out front. It says just something, I forget exactly what it says, but just know when you knock on a door, the dogs are going to bark, I'm going to scream, shit is going to start getting real. Yeah, that people love that as they drive by, because it's true. When someone knocks at our door, Dexter goes bonkers. He absolutely goes bonkers. All right, folks, I will let you go. I've kind of bored you enough, and I just want to leave you with that phrase again that Kristen Kane heard from her mother when she found out that she was adopted. Her mom told her that she loved her before she knew her. So with that, I'll leave you with that thought. Peace and joy to all of you on this very holy, loving day. Hope you can be with family. Call them up on the phone. Do whatever you can to get in contact with them. And wish them peace and hope and love, most importantly. So with that, I will say goodbye to all of you and have a great day. Goodbye for now.